Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is my Halloween look. I know guys, I am cutting it real close because Halloween is literally like around the corner. So I wanted to go ahead and get a video out to you guys. So this is my take on a mermaid look. This is actually the look I did last year for Halloween with me and Zoe. So I just kind of went back and I was trying to figure out what to do for you guys. I thought this would be really fun. I think this is actually my first Halloween makeup tutorial. Also guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Snapchat, you will know that I am now going to be teaching a makeup class. I'm really excited, and there's only 8 spots available. So that means if you want to take a makeup class, you better hurry up and get a ticket. It will be in Houston, Texas. So I'm really excited about it. It will be a more personal kind of one-on-one makeup class. So originally the ticket is $85, but for a limited time you can save $20 by using the code BEAUTYME20 and get your ticket for only $65. Yes guys, my class is only $65. So if you guys are in the Houston area, if you know someone in the Houston area, go ahead and make sure you let them know that about my class, and it's only 8 tickets available. And I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look, and I can't wait to chat with you guys in my next. Hey guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started into this tutorial. So my hair is like kind of braided down with the wig cap. I didn't want to put the wig cap on just yet because I'm going to be doing a lot of powders and stuff, and I didn't want it to get all in the wig, so it's just going to be way too much. Prime my eyebrows and start with my eyebrows first. I love to use the Becca Evermatte primer for just my eyebrows. My brow routine is going to be kind of similar, if not the same as my normal routine. So if you guys want to know how I do my brows, I will go ahead and leave that little info link thing at the top. I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera for the sake of time. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my brows off camera, and then I'll do the rest of the face for you guys. Okay, so my brows are kind of like semi-done. I kind of stopped because I realized that I am going to do a different type of eyebrow than normal, so I kind of have to show you guys how I'm going to do that, so I kind of had to stop. Anyways, so now that I have like the base of my eyebrow done, I didn't really do the tails of my eyebrows yet because I'm going to show you guys what I'm going to do. I haven't done any concealer. So if you guys already checked out my eyebrow routine video, you know one of the products that I love to use is the NYX eyebrow gel. So I just take some of this product and I put it on a makeup surface, something that you don't really care too much for, because if you put it on the back of your hand, it's really hard to get off. And this stuff dries pretty matte. So I'm just going to take some of that eyebrow gel here, and I'm going to finish the tail. But instead of just doing a regular eyebrow, I'm going to extend that tail outward. So the best brush to use is just a thin little angle brush here. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal my eyebrows. So to conceal my eyebrows, I'm going to use the Measurable Difference concealer palette. I'm going to take the 2 darker shades here to go ahead and do my correction on my eyebrows, just to kind of clean it up. And for underneath my eyebrows, I'm just going to take this lighter shade and this brown shade here, mix them together, and go ahead and place that under here just for like a highlight. So now that it's on and I look super crazy, I am going to take a nice like small stipple brush here. I just got these, I can't remember where I got these from, but I'm just going to go ahead and spread that out. So the first thing I'm going to do for the eyes is go ahead and go back into that concealer palette and just go ahead and put concealer all over my lid. You should do this when you're doing your eyebrows. I don't know why I didn't do that. So that's what I'm going to do now. The brush that I'm using is a flat rounded brush. I have no idea who it's by, but I absolutely love this brush with this concealer because it's so creamy. Okay, so now that our lids are basically muted out, I am going to place some powder on my lid just to keep my stuff from creasing while we finish the rest of the look. And the powder that I'm going to use today is the Midnight Banana powder. And I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. like fluffy, big, fluffy brush. I have no idea what name it is because they don't have a name for it. So for my first shadow, I'm going to go into the MAC Brown Script, and I'm going to use the MAC 224 fluffy brush and place that all here into the crease and close to my eyebrow bone. I'm going to sweep this outward here because our eyeshadow is going to come out. The next shade I'm going to go into is Sephora Red Wine. I'm going to take this Laura Michelle brush. It's a nice tapered fluffy brush. It's super soft, love this brush. And I'm just going to go ahead and go kind of buff this color into the crease area in the outer V and just go outwards. The next eyeshadow I'm going to use is from this MILANI palette, Everyday Eyes. And this is the liner color. They don't really have names, so it's just this bright purple color here. And I'm going to take that same brush that I used the darker color on to pop that in. This is to bring more purple into the eye. So I'm going to do this in the outer corner and up into the crease here. And kind of just sweep that back. Okay, to make this a lot easier to apply the next two or three shadows, I am going to use the e.l.f. Paint Pot. This is in the color Poppin' Party, and it's a dark purple, and I'm just going to use that e.l.f. This is a like a eyeshadow brush, just a little flat eyeshadow brush like this. So I know you guys are like, where's the blue? What's up with all this purple? We are gonna get into the blue. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the Milani shadow. This is Bella Cobalt. First, I'm gonna take that same like flat e.l.f. brush and apply this to the outer part of the eye here, and then I'm gonna go back into my Laura Michelle fluffy tapered brush and kind of blend that out. The last and final eyeshadow. Sorry guys, I know there's a lot of shadows in this look, but it's only one more. I'm going to take the e.l.f. glitter primer. You guys know I live by this stuff. The next one is a pigment. So I'm just going to take some of that and place that on the leftover part of my eyelid, just right here in the inner part. and a little bit on that blue because you're in the next pigment. So the pigment I'm going to go into is the NYX Ultra Pearl. I don't know which color it is because I lost the label, but I will leave that down below. My fluffy like tapered brush and go back into that purple we used from the MILANI, shout out the MILANI palette, and kind of add some more purple into this look. I felt like I just lost the purple, even though you're probably like, what? So now that our eyes are almost done, we're gonna go ahead and work the face with the Maybelline Master Prime, and this is in the Blur and Illuminate. For foundation, I'm going to stick to a normal foundation, nothing super crazy. I'm going to go into the Maybelline Fit Me Poreless Matte Foundation. And then I'm going to go into the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Liquid Foundation in 111. And this one is in 360 Mocha. For concealer, I want something a bit brighter because we are a mermaid. We are a mermaid and we want to glow, honey. So the concealer I'm going to use is the Makeup Forever Full Cover, and this is in the number 12. And I'm also going to take my lovely NARS concealer, and this is the Radiant Creamy Concealer in the color Medium Dark. And to set my highlight or my concealer, I'm going to take that same banana powder and go ahead and use this e.l.f. like badass fluffy brush. So I am using an abundance of powder because we really want this to set and be highlighted. Now it's time for contouring. I am so excited about this part. So for contouring, I'm going to take my MAC, I think it's 133 like angle brush, and I'm going to take a purple pigment. This is by My Luxury, I think My Luxury Hair or something like that. I did a review on them a long time ago. I will leave this all down below. And I'm going to use this purple pigment to contour the whole face. So instead of using this big brush, I'm having a hard time contouring. I'm just going to use a IT Cosmetics like fluffy brush, and I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get the lines that I'm looking for. Because I feel like this isn't dark enough, I'm going to go into Sephora Red Wine, the same color I used earlier, with that same fluffy brush and kind of just contour a bit more. I'm just going to do my collarbone and things. So I'm just going to go back into that purple pigment, kind of like suck it in so you can see my collarbone. If you're skinny, you don't have that problem, but I have that problem. Just kind of going up the neck a bit. So we're gonna finish the rest of the neck in a few minutes. The next thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and brush off this excess powder. And I'm gonna go into my MAC Studio Fix foundation. I'm just going to go ahead and like blend everything kind of together because I still don't want it to look super crazy. Next for blush, I want something really pinky, so I'm going to use the MAC Breezy blush and pop those on my cheeks. So I'm not going to do a wing liner, but what I do want to do is do a nice like purple underneath this blue, and that's going to connect with the bottom waterline here. I'm going to use another Laura Michelle brush, and this is like an angle, like semi-fluffy brush, just to kind of get that tapered look. And I'm going to go back into that MILANI palette, so no new eyeshadows, just that same purple. To darken that, take Sephora Red Wine only on the very outer part and kind of just darken that a bit. For the inner part, I'm going to take the blue color by MILANI and take that same brush and go into the inner. So for the actual waterline, I'm going to go into Peacock, this jumbo pencil by NYX called Peacock, and I'm just going to put that in the waterline. With that one, I'm going to take Milk by NYX and add that into the waterline also, just in the front here. So I got mascara on my nose, so we're just going to let that dry and then we're going to peel it off. So for highlight, pulling out all the stops because I really want to glow for this look. For highlighter, I'm just going to use the Sephora, and this is the Micro Smooth. I'm going to use this highlighter. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my chest here, just the highlighted parts. And then I'm going to go into the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. And I'm going to take the color Moonstone and I'm going to highlight with that also. And then I'm going to spray my face with my e.l.f. makeup spray. So the lashes I'm going to use is the Glamour lashes by Ardell. So now our lashes are on. The last few things we're going to do is take that Sephora highlighter and pop that in the inner corner of the eye. If you want this look to last all day, I suggest using your Urban Decay spray. But because I don't want it to last all day because it's not Halloween yet, I'm going to use my L'Oreal Infallible Pearl spray. Okay guys, so I popped on my wig and I have on some rhinestones, so I'm just going to show you guys how I applied the rhinestones. Lash glue here, and I just took a tip of something and just applied glue to the spot you kind of want the rhinestones to stick to, placing them on my face, kind of, sort of. First, I'm going to line my lips with the ColourPop, and this is Guess. And before that dry, I'm going to go into Urban Decay lipstick, and this is Jawbreaker. And I'm just going to fill in my lips with this color. Then to add a little something something, I'm going to go back into that NYX pigment, that really bright one, and just add some of that to the inner part of her lips.